Yes, hey folks, it's Tim, also known as facelessfatloss.com and over40andripped.com. I have another food rule for you today, and that food rule is I don't eat cotton. Yes, cotton. I said cotton, folks. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the cotton diet, I said cotton, as in the fabric. Cotton. Cotton. The fabric of our lives? Folks, I don't get looking like this by eating cotton, okay? What people are doing is they're taking cotton balls and they're dipping them in like a juice or something to flavor them, and they're eating them. The concept is we're trying to get a fiber fill in our gut so we feel less hungry, we'll eat less, therefore lose weight. Okay. Now, I'm going to have an alternative for anyone who's considering this, but what I want to first say is I would never, ever consume cotton. One of the focuses that I've always had, I've been doing this online since early 2008. Those of you who've been following me know that I have a huge focus on the health and integrity of our intestinal tract and our colon. So the last thing I'm going to be doing is consuming anything that could mess around with that. No way in heck would I be doing that. It's a daily focus of mine to help the function and the efficiency of my colon in one end and out the other. It's a huge focus of mine, and I think it should be a huge focus of anyone who's interested in losing fat and weight. So I will have an alternative for you. How about considering the idea of psyllium powder? What is psyllium powder? If you go to your local grocery store, there's going to be powdered products on the shelves that are designed to help people have bowel movements. I can almost assure you the main ingredient in these products is almost always going to be psyllium powder. Now the problem with those products is that they also add in a bunch of garbage into these products, like artificial sweeteners like aspartame, which I feel is poison, and other stuff. So I would never touch that, because this is going down into our colon, an area that I'm trying so hard to keep clean and operating as efficiently and productively as possible. So I'm not going to want to plug in any potential toxins or poisons in down there. I go down to my local health food store and I go to their bulk section and get the organic psyllium powder. Now the reason why organic is especially important here is because psyllium tends to be one of the higher pesticide laden crops that there is. So again, I don't want to be taking something that I'm taking deliberately to enhance the health of my colon that's going to have any pesticide residue on it when I'm trying to keep things as clean as possible down there. What I do is basically an 80-20 diet. I covered this in my program over at facelessfatloss.com. 80% whole foods, 20% processed foods. So that processed food is already giving me a little bit of that exposure to the garbage that I don't necessarily want down in my gut to begin with anyways, just due to the nature of processed foods. Even as the cleanest ones that I can possibly pick, you're still going to be subjecting yourself in this world, in this day and age, to a little bit of that stuff that you just don't want. Hence, the vital importance of keeping our intestinal tract as clean as possible. So I go down to the health food store, I get the organic psyllium powder, I put about a teaspoon or so in some water and stir it around really quickly, and you drink it down before it gels up. Then when it gets down into your stomach, it is going to create that gelling effect and that fiber fill that people are looking for with cotton, unfortunately. And that may help reduce your appetite as well. Now, there's been a lot of diet programs out there that actually have products that are heavy in the fiber. They're designed to create that same sort of effect. I prefer to just use the organic psyllium powder because I get other benefits through the use of that powder as a supplement anyways, as far as keeping my bowel movements regular and healthy. So that, I hope, is an option you will consider way before consuming cotton. Folks, no cotton here, none at all, ever. And if you're interested in learning more about what I do, check out facelessfatloss.com and or over40andripped.com. My program is always either free or very inexpensive, and I've been told that it is better than all those programs out there that are 180 bucks, etc., etc. So please check those out. More videos to come, and great announcement coming up very soon about my new product, which is going to have a huge, overwhelming focus on health. My fat loss programs have always had that focus on fat loss, but with that underlying mode of superior health. My new project is going to have the whole focus on that superior health. It's that, folks, that gets me looking the way I do. Thank you so much for watching. Love, happiness, health. Don't eat cotton, and peace.